Before you were born, before cities, before language, the color red was already controlling human behavior. It warned us, protected us, excited us. And thousands of years later, it still does. Red can make your heart beat faster. It can make food look more appealing. It can make athletes seem stronger. And some scientists believe it affects your decisions before you're even aware of them. But perhaps the strangest part is this. Red wasn't chosen by humans. Humans were chosen by red. And to understand why, we have to go back millions of years. Imagine you're one of our ancient ancestors. No cities, no medicine, no technology, only survival. In a world filled with predators, one thing mattered above everything else: spotting danger before it spotted you. And danger often came with a color: blood, fire, wounds, poisonous animals. Ripened fruit, red. Over millions of years, the brains of our ancestors became wired to pay attention to this one color faster than almost anything else. Those who reacted quickly survived. Those who didn't often didn't get another chance. Without realizing it, your brain inherited this ancient alarm system. But red didn't just warn us. It began to shape our emotions. How can one color mean completely opposite things? Love, passion, anger, violence, romance, danger. The answer lies inside your own body. When you're embarrassed, your face turns red. When you're angry, blood rushes to your skin. When you're excited, your heart pumps faster. Even falling in love changes blood flow. For thousands of years, humans unconsciously connected red with intense experiences. Not happiness, not sadness, intensity. Which is why almost every culture gave red extraordinary meaning. And nowhere was that more obvious than among kings and emperors. In ancient Rome, victorious generals dressed in red during triumph ceremonies. In ancient China, red became the color of prosperity and celebration. Throughout history, rulers surrounded themselves with red banners, red carpets, and red robes. But there was another reason. For centuries, producing red dye was incredibly difficult. Some shades required thousands of insects just to create a small amount of pigment. Owning red clothing wasn't just fashion. It was a display of wealth and power. If you wore red, you wanted people to notice. And that's exactly what red does best. Because even today, red demands attention. And businesses know it. Look around. Sale signs, fast food logos, sports cars, emergency lights, buttons that say buy now. Red is everywhere. And that's not an accident. Studies have shown that red creates urgency. It grabs attention. It increases excitement. It can even make time feel more limited, which is why restaurants and advertisers use it so often. But red's influence goes far beyond shopping. In fact, researchers discovered something even stranger. Red may affect competition itself. During sporting events, researchers noticed something unusual. Athletes wearing red were often perceived as more dominant. In some cases, competitors wearing red won more frequently than those wearing blue, not because they were necessarily stronger, but because color changed perception. Judges, opponents, and even the athletes themselves could be influenced by something as simple as a color. Think about that. A color. Not skill. Not strategy. A color. And if red can influence athletes, what else is it influencing? Perhaps more than we realize. Stop signs are red. Warning labels are red. Ambulances flash red lights. Valentine's Day is covered in red hearts. Even Hollywood uses red to symbolize danger, power, and passion. Without thinking, we instantly understand the message. Because, after millions of years, red has become a language. One spoken directly to the deepest parts of the human mind. And maybe that's the biggest mystery of all. Because red isn't powerful because humans decided it was, red became powerful because evolution decided we couldn't afford to ignore it. Long before civilization. Long before history, the color red was already shaping human behavior. And even now, it still is. The next time something catches your eye, a stop sign, a Ferrari, a rose, a warning light, ask yourself, did I choose to notice it? Or did millions of years of evolution choose for me? Because colors are not just things we see. their messages. And in our next journey, we'll explore the color blue, a color so powerful that it can calm the mind, build trust, and explain why humans are endlessly drawn